Good day to all. Good day to all. It's Nurturing of Our Humanity. It's one of those Wednesday live things. I'm going to try and do this with a different energy and upbeatness because I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of content creators. I'm introducing myself into the space, and I want to be flexible enough to try some things and just kind of get straight to it. So, with that said, how y'all doing? How are you guys doing? Um, it's beautiful. Middle of June, coming up on the first day of summer, the summer solstice. Very excited. It will be summertime by the next time I get over here and do another one of these lives. This is a wonderful time of year for me. I am sowing away so I can reap a beautiful, bountiful harvest in fall. And I'm on track for that. Let's get to the title of this video and what this talk is about. 10 or nothing. And I want you guys to grab something from this. I had this conversation with a young man about a week and a half ago. And, in freestyle talking and speaking off the cuff, sometimes jewels and gems drop. And sometimes when the recipient or the other person takes note of it, it makes me take a note of it and kind of make sure that I'm kind of ready for all of that. Okay. So anyway, title of this video, the title of this live, this pod, this conversation, this video log is 10 or nothing. Now, let me explain this to you guys. I'm using 10 in the form of a scale of 0 to 10 or 1 to 10. And what that scale is talking about is intensity, passion, dedication, 10. So what I'm speaking to is, sometimes you blase your way through something. You don't give it your all. You might come in and give it 50%. That would be 5 out of 10, okay, on that scale. So you did not do or perform that act or spend that time in a 10 on 10, meaning you did not put your all into it. You did not give your best. You did not do that. So I say 10 or nothing. Now let me explain how that's going to level the playing field and why you need to think about this in all things that you do. And I mean all the things that you do. No matter what. Okay, let me run down before I have so much off the top of my mind energy for this subject. I almost don't even need my thumbnails, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try to run in the order of these and then I'll detour a little bit through there. Okay. Wasted energy treating people less than your best. So what am I saying? The time that you spend with somebody that you think is only worthy of 3 out of your 10, 4 or 5 out of your 10 is wasted time on your behalf. You're wasting your time learning how to dog walk a situation that you know how to do better. You know how to be you know how to do many things on a higher scale. And for whatever reason you've convinced yourself, you're choosing to play that. You're being a judge, you're being the judge and jury. I would say it's a God complex, thinking that you get to pick who gets what parts and what levels of you. This is where this conversation might rub a few people possibly the wrong way or be an aha moment. And what I'm saying to you is this. Every moment you spend uh, practicing mediocre behavior, you're doing less than your best. And you can't buy that minute or that second back. You've wasted that minute or second doing mediocre shit. You can't go back and, oh, well, you can. You can talk and say whatever you want to, but honestly, your actions show that you're a 3 out of 10. If you were to leave that person only has the void of a 3. They don't have the pain of 10 of you, of your 10. They have the pain of 3 because they only got 3 out of you. You only gave them 3. There's less for them to be hurt by, feel pain, miss, sorrow, anything of, because you practice mediocre behavior with these people. But the real sin is not so much what you left off the table for them, but the fact that you practiced and you're practicing in real time doing stuff less than your best. That's the real sin in this. So the message is to grow and stop holding on to less than you deserve. That's the message. So now with that said, now I can put these down. So if you are listen, if you're around people who don't deserve your best, the message is not for them. The message is for you. What in the fuck are you doing with people that don't even deserve to be in your presence? Like, take your arrogance and weaponize it. And you might realize that you're not worthy of that. And, maybe your 3 is your 10 or whatever conclusion you come to. But don't walk around with your head in the sky acting like something that you're not, or something that you're not proving to the world that you are. What happens is when you're around somebody who you feel only deserves 3 out of your 10, but you come through and give them 10 out of 10, what you realize quickly is you need to get away from this person. This person really doesn't deserve to be in your presence. Instead of dumbing yourself down to make the room feel right for you, you go in there and push your jet fuel as hard as you can and torch the entire room if that's what happens. Somebody hops in the cockpit with you, you all fly off. But you don't go in there acting like an old prop propeller plane from the Wright brothers because you don't want everybody to get blown away. If you are a F-18 Hornet, the Blue Angels Super Hornet, that's the way you should be flying and going. You shouldn't do less than that. You should not start, get in your cockpit, fly. If you're not going to fly, the fuck out of your shit. So anyway, that's basically my message for this one. I wanted to speak to it. Okay, I just opened my screen back up so I can actually see what's going on. I actually have somebody in here said I was an 8.5 at work today. Well, well, I'll say this. Good for them that they got that out of you, because your 8.5 is, I personally know this situation a bit. Your 8.5 is running circles around those 5s in there. But enough about that. The message is do your best, be your best. Let that gap and that contrast show, and then deal with that accordingly. Don't spend your time trying to figure out how to level or idle yourself down so you don't offend, don't overrun, don't burn up the people around you. Do your shit and find your fucking tribe. All right. With that, I hope you get some motivation from it, y'all. This is my Wednesday Live. This is G over here at Nurturing of Our Humanity. And until next week, peace out.